So the next one is a logical operator. Okay, inside the logical operator, we have three different operators. One is AND operator, another one is a NOT operator or operator. Third one is NOT operator. These are all the operators which it has the logical operator. So we are going to learn about this. What is the AND, what is not, what is the OR. So here I have the snowflake environment. For this SQL things, I just go with the our snow site as well. So this looks good if you are doing some writing the query means it shows like a good coloring part. So snow site we can go. Anyway, I will tell in future class, future separate class for how what are the things we have in that snowflake, how do accessing the snow site. In future, actually, I will comparing with the snow site to snowflake web UI, both will do. So if you comes to in this place, you can press this worksheet, press symbol, or else you can go with this my worksheet. After the clicking the press symbol, you can see the SQL worksheet. So here you can see, so what are the query we need to start writing in here itself only. So before start writing, you have to choose in here. So select database for our database ODS. After your database, you need to select an HR. So once after run my script, then only you will get this kind of thing. Otherwise, you will never get this thing. Okay, we will start writing the code. So okay, so first of all, we are going to be AND operator. Before going to the AND operator, we should know how to working the where class. If we know the where class, then only we can go with the AND operator. So I just want to get the data from who are all working under the department number 20 or department number 90, 60. You can consider department number we have the 60. So I want to get the record from who are all working under the 60 department. So how do you start writing the query? Select star from
Select
or you
star.
can get it two columns only, or else it will going to lots of columns. Select first name and department ID.
From employees where
From employees where department ID equal to 60. Now we have get the there are two columns. One is a first name column, another one is a department ID column. So here I can see there are overall working under the 60 department I can see. So now what they are asking, so they are asking to first they are telling to us two condition. One condition is who are working under the department number 60 we can get. So one more condition, from that department number 60 you will start querying the you will take the data from only the gross record alone. So this is what actually they are telling. So the two things, one is taking the department number 60, another one is from that department number 60. From there are few employees we have. So there are 5 employees we have. From that 5 employees, I need for only the Bruce record only. So now we will try to again start writing the where class where first name equal to Bruce. So this is what actually they are asking. So now I'm trying to run, it throws the error. Why it throws the error? Here you can see it is highlighted the error point as well, the snow site. This is a snow site, right? So in this snow site, it's highlighting the where exactly we are getting the error point. If you are running the snowflake web UI, it will never highlighting the error location. So I just but it will shows the error only. So now I just run to you. So you can see it is not highlighting the code itself only, but it shows the error. So where you got the exact error. In SnowSite we have the advanced version, so that is the reason it shows like a exactly. It is also unexpected where exactly which where it's showing the error. It is the showing the error in this place only. Okay, so I was using the two where. Okay, I otherwise I will use the comma. So maybe if I'm not using the comma, that's what it is throwing the error. Okay, we'll try to run the this condition. So now you can see the comma will throw the error because we are not able to using the comma. Okay, so we are not able to. So the reason is we are not able to. If you are using any one single class in whole query, you cannot use that class again. So if you are using the select class in here, you will never use in your whole query again the select class. So if I'm using the select class in here, it will throw the error. So you can see I just getting the error on this select statement. Okay, so in select also one of the class, from also one of the class, where is also one of the class. If you are using any not only these three classes, actually we learn there are many classes we learn, right? So these are the five classes. So if you are using any one class, you cannot again or you cannot reuse that class again and again in your whole query. So that whole query means I just mentioned in for that this is a whole query. So now you can understand, right? So why I got the error, because I was using the var class of two times. So var class will not work two times in the whole query. So okay, I just remove that var class. I just using the only single var class, adding the two different condition. So department ID equal to 60 and department first name equal to Bruce. Like I just adding the two condition in a single var class only. If I try to run again, it throws the error. Why? Because var class will accept only for the single condition. It will never goes to the dual condition, means the var class will not work. So then how can we have to implement this one? So actually what they are asking, so I just remove this thing. I just adding this semicolon. From this three line only you can see we will get for the two different rows with five rows. How we have to implement it? So the question is, we want to department number 60 is also we need for the Bruce record. So how can we have to implement this? So that is the reason we are going to for the this logical operator. Inside the logical operator, which we have the and operator, not operator, sorry, and operator or operator only we can implement this one. Not operator is completely different. So how can we have to implement this one? Now you can see I just go to the instead of comma, we can add the and operator. That's all. If you are adding the and operator, now I'm just trying to run. Now you can see exactly I got the Bruce record, right? So from that 60 condition also I can pass, and Bruce first name also I can pass. This is how we are getting the two conditions. So if you want to pass the two or more condition, means you should add the and operator inside the whole query. Okay, so this is how the and operator will work. So anyway, I will tell you how that and operator works in the query. So I will comes to that environment as well. So before, I just want to know one more thing. So I just having the salary column also. So now you can see we have the three columns. One is a Bruce salary and a 60. Now I just going to be removing the department ID and first name. We'll go to each by each. So now we want to adding the salary. So now we want to add the salary on condition. Who all are getting the salary on above 10,000? Those people only we need to display. So how can we have to query that the thing? So I need the above 10,000 of the salary. First name, salary, and department ID. So in here, actually, what they're asking, so they're asking about who all are having the salary above 10,000. So this is what actually they're given to us first condition. So above 10,000 means I just going to be in salary column. So you adding the salary
Where
inside the
salary
exact.
greater than 10.
So now adding the salary 10,000. So this is what condition. So if whenever you are using the condition, we should add the var class before the query. So if now I'm just trying to run, now I can see. So who all are having the department, sorry, salary about 10,000, it will we can display. So now they are asking to the one more condition. From here they want only for the two departments only, like 90 department and 80 department only they need to see. So how can we have to write the query? So adding the one
And
more condition. So now I'm just using the var class. If you are using for the one more condition, it will throw the error, because if you are using the one var class, means again we cannot use the var class. So I just removing the var class. Instead of that var class, if you are doing for the one more condition, means you should add the and class, and operator only. So and operator, so the department number, two department number actually they want. So the one department, like we have to go to the and is also one of the var class, like that. So the var is a brother of big brother, he is a small brother, like that we can consider. So when whenever you have the add the var class, then only you should add the and operator inside after the var class only. So department number department number equal to, they are asking to for two different department number, so we cannot using for the equal to operator if you are if you are
Yeah.
given to the two and exactly. Now you need to go for the in operator. So if whenever you are using the in operator, you should add the what is it, curly braces, so, sorry, not curly braces, you should
Break.
add the brackets. So without bracket it will throw the error, so I just selected the data, so just adding the bracket. So the Snowflake having the advantage, if you're selecting the data and if like I want to the bracket for this data means, you just select and add the front back bracket. So just one single bracket if you're clicking, automatically it will enclosed with the bracket. Okay, so just now I just trying to run for these two environment only, so like 90 and 80 only will come. So now we are going to be add the one more data, like one more condition means again I can give the var class. So again I'm going to trying to give the var class. Now the first name equal to Steven, like I'm given to like this only. So I just try to run again, it throws the error because already var it's came, so we are not able to give into the var. So then I can I use for the and operator into here. So you can use the and operator n number of times, but because of this and is coming under the operator, class is coming under the classes. So sorry, where is coming under the classes. So I already told classes only we cannot reuse again and again, but and operator we can use for n number of times. So that is what I'm just trying to add in the two times of the and operator. So now I have added the three different conditions. So salary condition, department ID condition, first name condition, so all of we can do. So now I'm just adding this query into in here. So I will go to the and operator, how it is working. So this is how actually the and operator. So now we'll try to understand and operator how it is working. Now I have the okay. So we will try to understand how and operator is working inside the query. Before that, I'm just taking a one general example. So now you can see this is one of the bowl. In this bowl we have the water. So actually what we need, actually what we are expecting from this water, in this water needs to be come into in this place. This is what actually we are expected. So there is a one of the pipe we have inside the place. So the water trying to come into here. So here we can see one of the closes. So the water will comes to in here. So if we are enclosed in this place means water we cannot comes to in here because there is a close. I can see there is a close. So now what I need to do, I need to remove this close. Now we will comes to try to comes to the water. The water will comes to stop into in this place now, because here it's also there is a one closed we can see. So again I need to do one thing. So I just remove this close into in here. Then I can see the water will directly comes to in this place. So whatever the closed is there, so the water will not come, right? So if you want to get the water into inside, then we need to remove all the closes, then only we can get the data. So this is how and operator actually working. So now you can consider water, this is a water, this is the result area, which means like this is a source. I'm just having this source, and here we have the target. Okay, so the expected is source data should be comes into the target area. This is what actually my expectation. So what I'm trying to do, so you can see select, I just added the water in that water from dual. So if I'm having the own letters means we should use the dual table, right? So before we saw that one also as well. So if I run that, so directly the water will come because there is a no any condition we have did. So now you can see if I add the var condition, where 1 equal to 2. now you can say I'm just adding the 1 equal to 2. So now you will try to understand, so that the water will comes into the target place, it will never comes to the query, because condition is failure. So whenever the condition is failure, you can consider, if this condition is failure mean it is a closing environment. So they are actually just trying to closing. So if it is closing means the water will not comes to this place, right? Exactly, the closing means the expected input will not comes to the output. So if it is open means, opening means like I'm just telling, for the both condition is satisfied, that is what actually the open. So now we can see the all the water will comes to the output environment. So if I'm adding the one more operator, one more condition, so if you need to add the one more condition, we should use for the AND operator inside that place, inside the query. I just using for the 1 equal to 2. Now you can see one environment is open, another one environment is closed, because 1 equal to 2 means there is a condition got failure. If the condition got failure means that automatically the result will not come to in this place, because you can see one environment is open, another environment is closed. What is this close means, like the condition got condition got not satisfied means, that is what I'm just mentioning in the close. If I ran, the water will not comes to the output. That AND operator will works for the every operator, sorry, every condition should be satisfied, then only the water, then only the selected input will comes to the output. If I add the one more condition, now you can see 1 equal to 1 equal to 1. So now you can see this condition also satisfied, this condition also satisfied, but there is only one condition not satisfied. So if any one condition also not satisfied mean that that output will not come. You can see here also open, so in this place also open, this place also open, but anyway with the water will not comes to in here, because there is a one close is there, right? Like that only. So if it is fine, it is fine, but there is a only one condition unsatisfied. If I try to run, that query output will not comes to the that query the water input will not comes to the output. So the AND operator means all the conditions should be satisfied, then only the result will be throws the output. So this is what actually the AND operator working behind. So AND operator is, okay, so this is what actually the AND operator is doing. AND operator is all conditions should be satisfied, all conditions should be satisfied, then only through the output. Okay, so how then how it is working? Now I'm going to again this query. So otherwise I just noted for this query as well. Now I'm again going to in this query. So we have the select first name equal to, sorry, already we have that query. Okay, so you can see select first name, salary, and departments. So I just having the only for the employees table. I can see there are 3 rows and all rows will come. So 3 columns, there are 3 columns. I asked to for the 3 columns. Well, how many rows we have? 107 rows we have, so all the rows also will come. So if adding the any of the one condition, so now you can see there is a one condition only I added. So the one condition is a salary condition. So I just try to run for the first 3 rows only with using selecting these 3 rows and start writing. You can see the all the what is it? So all the who all are getting the salary above 10,000, those people only will come. So if I adding the equal to, so equal to 27,000. So who is getting the 27,000 of the salary? If I'm trying to run, so now you can see there is a no record will come, because that what you understand, because there is a no person getting the 27,000 of the salary, right? So that is the reason it is going to be a no result. Till 24,000 only we have in the table. There is a no 27,000 in that table. Okay, that's what the result will not come. So the condition means this condition got not satisfied, which means there is a no data. So that is the reason there is an it throws like a no data like that it come. So now I'm just adding the one more condition into here, AND operator, with using the AND operator. So we can add the who all are getting the salary above 10,000. So about 10,000. So now we will receive the about 10,000. You who are all getting the about 10,000, we can receive. Now I add the one more condition with AND operator. So 90 60 like that, instead of 90 60 like that, I just adding the equal to operator. Now you can see there are 90 we have, 100 we have, 30 we have, 80 we have, 20, 110 we have in that department ID. Now I'm trying to asking to them, so who all are working on the department number is 500. So in under the department ID column we don't have the data like a 500 the data. So what I'm trying to run, so the data will come or not, the output will come or not, output will never come because there is a one condition not satisfied. Even though first condition got satisfied, so which means like a first condition it is a open environment, so like it is a open, but in second environment, second one you can see the department ID equal to 500 means there is a no 500 under the department ID column. So now if I'm ran like this means it will never throw the output. So even though first condition is satisfied but second is a failure, so it will never throws the output. So if what I need to do, so I need to add the exact condition. So which column we have, so like if you have the 60 means it should be the inside the table should have the 60. So now you can try, if I ran this one, there is a no 60, right? So we have the 80, 90 only. If I add the 80 means now you can see, so now we will comes to the result because who all are getting the salary 10,000 there also will come. So who all are having the department number 80 there also will come. So these two conditions got satisfied, then only the result will come. If I adding the one more condition like a first name equal to Nizam, so the Nizam will not, there is a no record like that Nizam record. So if I ran this one, that no result will come because even though the first condition got satisfied, second condition got satisfied, but third condition not satisfied, which means like under the first name column there is a no name and calling as a Nizam. So that is what the result it shows like that. So what we need to do, we should satisfy the third condition as well. So which means like we have to call the name which name is present on that under the first name, that name only we can call, otherwise it will never throws the output. You can see now the output will come. So this is what the AND operator it's working. So AND operator means it should be all the conditions satisfied, then only the selected column will come throws the output, otherwise it will never throw the output. So are you understanding for this AND operator? Okay. Now the next one is we are going to the OR operator. OR operator means any one condition satisfied, automatically the result will throws the output like that they are telling. So what is it actually? We'll try to learn this basic example. Then we'll goes to the query as well. So now you have the bowl like this. This is a bowl and this is a pipe. In this time, this is a pipe. Actually, the pipe should be comes to the output like in this place. So this is the output. So actually what we are expected, this is a water source. In this water source should be comes to the targeted environment, targeted bowl. So inside this bowl we have the water stuff. Oops. Okay, we don't have the water into here. There is a close opening on here and here and here as well. Okay, now you can see we have the water in here. So the water, our expectation is inside this water it should be comes to in this place. This is what actually our expectation. So what the initially the doing, so here it is also open, here it is also open, the water will directly comes to in here. Now first it's going to be right side or left side, whatever the side it's going. Here it is also closing, so here it is also closing, so it's not possible to come to in this place. So if I opened any one place, you can see if I opened any one place, this place only I opened. So what will happen? Inside the water will goes to in this place. There is a close, and so there is a close is there. It is not possible to come to in here. Instead of comes to in here, it will comes to in this environment. So because of here it is open, right? So always the water will comes to in this place. Water, all the water is going into in this place also, it will never stay on here. So automatically the water will comes to in this place only because of there is a open is there. So that is a reason. So if I opened here itself as well, so what will happen? So both got opened, so which means like a both condition got satisfied means the both place will be getting the output. If we are not getting the any one place, at least if it is closed means the water will comes to in here. If this is also closed means the water will not able to come. At least any one place needs to be open, then water needs to be automatically come. This is what it's going to be OR class is doing. OR operator is means any one condition is satisfied, then I can able to display whatever the expected, then whatever the input you are asking, I will show the result. So this is what actually the AND operator is doing. So I'm just trying to select, I want to the water in that input. So from dual, I just adding the var class 1 equal to 2. So now I just try to run, so it will never work because that 1 equal to 2 condition got unsatisfied. The water will not throw the output. So now I'm just adding the AND operator 1 equal to 1. So now one condition got satisfied, but one another condition got failed, even though it will never throw the output because we are using for the AND operator. AND operator means it should have the both condition got satisfied, then only it will throw the output. So instead of AND operator, if I'm using the OR operator, means it will never like that. It will check each and every condition. If any one condition got satisfied, then automatically the water will comes to in this place. Now we can see I just adding the one, just adding the ran the query. You can see one condition got failure, even though one condition got succeed, which means satisfied. That is what actually I'm explaining to him here. If any one environment got closed, it will never consider that one environment. If any one environment is opened, so if this close means this environment is opened, right? So automatically the result will comes to in this place only. So that is what the OR operator is doing. So if any one is closed means unsatisfied. Unsatisfied means that water will not consider that unsatisfied. Any one got satisfied means automatically the water will throw the output. I added the one more condition, 1 equal to 2. Now also you can see this condition also failure, even though it will throw the output. You can see even though it will throw the output, because there is a, we have n number of condition we can pass, but any one condition needs to be satisfied. If any one condition got satisfied, then automatically the result will comes the expected output. Okay, so this is what we are working on the OR operator. Now we will try to use for this OR operator into our employees table as well. Select first name from employees. I just added only for the first name from employees. And one more column I will add, department ID column. So now we can see I just adding the first name and department ID. If I ran that, those two columns only will get the result. If I adding the var class inside the here, var what is the column name, we have the department ID column. Okay, so in here I just adding the department ID equal to 90. So who all are getting the 90, there only we can see. Okay, so if I add the 500, so you can see there is a no 500 we have in that code. So that is the reason there is a no result will come. So instead, now I'm just trying to add the 90 only. Now I add the one more condition as a one more condition. Now this time I can use for the first OR operator, first name equal to, instead of adding the inside the table, though I can see there is a 3 records only, Steven, Nina, Lina, Lex. 3 records only I have. If I adding the except these 3 records, if I adding the if I adding the first name equal to Nizam means when I used for the AND operator what will do? So it is checking for the department ID equal to 90. If it is fine means okay. Next condition is going to be checked. So if first name equal to it is Nizam means the condition got failure. So the no result will comes to the output, because you can see there is a no records, because AND operator is doing for the multiple checks. So first column, first record also, first condition also it is checking, second condition also checking. One condition got failure, then the result will not come. So instead of that, and if I'm using the OR operator, it will never consider like a failure condition. So if you have the any past condition, which means like if any one condition got satisfied, that condition I can be able to display. So that is what the OR operator is doing. So in this place actually I'm adding the Steven record. Now you can see one more new thing you will go to learn in this place. You can see I can see adding the Steven record. Till now I can see for only for the 90 records, but when I adding the Steven record, one more Steven will comes, right? So but the one more Steven doesn't have the 50 record in that 50. So what will happen into this R class, if you need to more focusing on this place. Now you can see R operator is testing by each condition separately. That is the reason it is accepted for if any one condition got satisfied also, it will throw the output. So now you can see department number 90, what will happen? So first of all, it will getting the column who all are getting the department number 90, 90, those records only it will throw the output for the first condition. For this condition it will throw. Next it is coming to the second condition. As per the second condition, who all are having the first name as a Steven, their name only will display. So you can see there is a two column we have in that condition column. So what will happen, both column having the both column should be satisfied these conditions. So first name column you can see we have the these columns like Steven. How the Steven will comes because of, or else you can see. So I just adding the Steven into the first condition, then will comes to the second. Now we can see what is happening is the first name equal to Steven, which means it's checking the first name equal to Steven. So first it is going to be who all are having the Steven names, there only we can display. So this Steven will display, this Steven will display. So next it is going to be checking for this department number 90. So who all are working under the 90, so each and every column has to be so both column needs to be satisfied this separately, so otherwise it will never throw the output. So that is what actually the R class it's working. Okay, so are you able to understand this R class, how it is working?
Yeah.
Because it is little
Like
bit tricky.
conditions, it will, like both the conditions, whatever is satisfying, it will pay the output.
Exactly. So both condition needs to be satisfied, then only the output will comes to the AND operator. So the OR operator means, so the both columns validating for separately. So if the first name equal to Steven means those Steven record only will come. Next department ID equal to 90 means those 90 is also will come. So now I adding the one more column as a salary column. I'm going to add the salary column. Now we'll add one more condition, salary greater than 10,000. This is what actually we are trying to add on that place as well. So 1000, I'm sorry, I'm just not saying 1000, 10,000. Now we will try to learn. So you can see as per the first name column which condition got satisfied. So there are, you can see overall we have receiving the 16 rows. So each by each row which needs to be validated. So you can see first Steven column. So first Steven row. So as per this row which condition got satisfied. So for this column we satisfied for both condition. What are the condition? Department ID 90 is also satisfied. Salary is 24,000 also satisfied, right? So because we want for the about 10,000. So that is the reason first row will comes to the output, because there is a two condition got satisfied. It will never check for the first name, even though first name also Steven. So as per the first row, both three condition got satisfied. That is the reason it's came. So now we go to the second row. Now you can go to the second row. First name equal to Nina, but we are asking for first name equal to Steven only. Even though how the Nina will come, with the next row, maybe the next row will be satisfied. Next column will be satisfied. So department ID 90. So it is satisfied. Yeah, department number 90, that is comes to the output. Now you can see next condition also satisfied. So that is the reason the Nina record will come, which means that first name equal to Nina, as per this condition it looks like failure only, because what we are asking, so we are asking for the Steven only, even though how this comes for the who all are getting the salary, or else you can see I just adding the equal to symbol. We'll try to see who all are getting the exact 10,000. Yeah, here we can getting the exact 10,000. Now Steven record. So first row how it comes, because of the first row it's how it is come. You can see first name equal to Steven. So this condition got satisfied, right? Even though this condition got also satisfied, but here this condition is satisfied or failure.
It did not satisfy.
Yeah, so as per this condition not satisfied, even though the row will come. Why? Because there is a two condition got satisfied. Now we'll go to for the next one. So first name equal to Nina, but what we are asking, first name equal to Steven. So as per this first condition got failure. So next condition, department ID equal to 90. So exactly we are asking for the department ID equal to 90. So the second condition got satisfied. Third condition, salary equal to 10,000, but salary is not 10,000, it is a 17,000. Anyway, how the record will come? Because of the second condition got satisfied. This condition got satisfied. Any one condition got satisfied, then whole row will come. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. So now we can go to for the third condition. Now you can tell the first name equal to Lex. So as per the first condition got satisfied or not? Here actually we get the Lex record, but the first name equal to Steven, that condition is not satisfied. So anyway, it is going to be checking for the any other condition because we are using for the OR class, so
Yeah.
OR operator. So department
Next
number
depart.
ID equal to is satisfied. So that is the reason it is coming in the output. Now you can see this place is not satisfied with the department ID and the salary column as well. So first name equal to Steven, condition got satisfied. Department ID equal to 50, but condition not satisfied because we are expected department is 90 only. So condition is not satisfied. Salary also 10,000, but here it is we can see for the 2,200 also. So this condition department ID condition also failure and salary condition also failure. But how the record will comes to the output because the first name column is satisfied. So any one condition should be satisfied for the row. If it is satisfied means then it will be through the output. So are you understanding how the OR operator is working?
Yeah.
Okay. It is multiple. Hmm, hmm, hmm. If any one condition got satisfied, we can get the entire row. If no condition not, if in no one satisfied, if I'm adding the first name equal to Nizam, department ID equal to 500, 5,000, salary is also 1 million. So now I'm trying to run, no condition satisfied. First name condition is trying, there is also not satisfied. Second also not satisfied. Third also not satisfied. If no one satisfied means there is a no result will come. Any one condition needs to be satisfied. If I am adding the Steven into here, now you can see what are all the records will come.
All Steven records
All
must
Steven
be.
records will come. So now you can see both Steven we have. So both Steven will come, except this department ID is not satisfied, salary is not satisfied. That will never consider that one. It will at least one condition not satisfied. So though that one condition for will come. So for that one sun condition only, it will throw the output. So this is what the OR operator is doing. So the final operator is not operator. So now not operator is not working on.
Nizam, we can
Yeah.
use and or together.
Yeah, we can use and or together. So, but it will make confused you. So anyway, I
Okay.
will try to that one as well. So if I'm using the and in here, now you can see, uh, even though first condition got satisfied, but if I am using the and operator mean, then second condition also it should be satisfied, right? So even though salary column got not satisfied, that is not an worry. So if I'm adding the if any query inside the and operator it is involved, then it should be you can see if it is should be coming the output needs to be like a it should be conditions that all the condition needs to be satisfied. So you can see first name equal to Steven is satisfied only, but here you can see that is not satisfied. Even though this is this is also not satisfied, we can add the salary is about 10,000, like we can try like that, about 10,000. Now you can see as per the and operator means it is going to be validating the these two columns, which means like first name equal to Steven and department ID equal to 50,000. So you can see there is a first name condition got satisfied with this place. So under operator so now you can see first name equal to for that in this place actually which condition got failure you can try to tell. So which condition got unsatisfied, this condition only is not satisfied, right?
Yeah.
So under operator means it should be satisfied, then only the department ID column will throw, otherwise it will never throw. So if I'm adding the 90 on here, now you can see that condition also satisfied. So first name equal to Steven, that is also satisfied. Who all are having the Steven, those all are getting the output. So second is the and operator. And operator is exact validating. It should be satisfied. Otherwise, the department ID will not display like that. So if it is 90 means it will comes to the 90. So our operator means any one condition got satisfied. So the first name is also satisfied. That is also satisfied. Here you can see this. If it is satisfied means it will comes the output. If it is not satisfied means it will never comes to the output. If you are adding the and or both come work together in that same place means you will get some confused. So try to avoid for this too. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Like we don't get
scenario, right?
anything
Yeah, like
scenario.
we will never get like this kind of the
Oh,
scenario. So every time you will get any one condition. In future, if you are getting the both in combined together, then you will understand about the table as well. So if you have the table, then that requirement is required for that time. You can add that or and, but maximum time
okay.
we are not going to use that the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, not operator. Not operator is used to displaying the. It will never work alone. So whenever it is working, like with it is working only with the special operator. So in here only we can get the output on in with using the not operator, which means like if I'm adding the one of the like if I want to the Steven record. So how do you write the query? So if I want to the Steven record alone, so select first name from employees where first name equal to Steven. If I'm adding like this means I can getting the Steven record alone. So this is for the Steven record. So who all are is a Steven. So those Stevens will come. So if I don't want to the Steven, so what we will do exactly instead of Steven, except all other these two records. Instead of displaying all other records, I don't want to the exact these two records only. So what is the operator you are using? Did you remember that one? If I want to ignoring this record only. So yesterday we saw, yesterday or day before yesterday we saw. You remember this one?
Yeah.
So what is the not equal to operator is doing?
Like
It
if
will
it is not
uh, it is ignoring for the expected record.
yeah,
So if I'm adding the Steven means that Steven alone will ignore instead of that Steven. So overall we have the 107 rows. So we have the two rows only Steven records. If I'm adding the not equal to in here, what will come? So you can see there is a 105 rows will come because if I'm without Steven, I just show to for the how many records we have. There is a 107 records we have, right? So if I'm adding the whole query, the two record will be ignoring. So without two records we have the 105 records, right? So not equal to will works for the ignoring the record. So now I'm trying to adding the two more records. Steven also I don't want, and Nina also I don't want. Otherwise I will just having these two records. So for these two records what I can do, so the equal to will work. Equal to can holding the two records, it is not possible to holding
mm,
the two records. Instead of equal to, what we need to use for the in operator.
in
In this in operator will works for the multiple records. So I just trying to run this one. So it will Steven, Nina, and both three records will come. So like which means two records. Steven records also will come. Nina records also will come. So in this time, what I need to do for ignoring these two records, except these two records, I want to displaying for the all other expected records. Like there is a
not
one.
in
Exactly. So if I'm just trying to adding the this symbol, so this is what actually we are before we are using, right? So equal to means
not
not equal to means we are using like this. So I just trying to output get exactly we are getting. So now I'm trying to adding the not operator before the in operator. If I'm ran that, it will never works. You can see I'm great. That snowflake will works. That is what. Okay. Anyway, so in Oracle, actually, I just opened the Oracle as well. So this is not working in the any other environment. If you are adding the not operator in before the in operator.
okay.
Anyway, this is advanced version. So sometimes it's collapsed with us our expected. You can see if I using the same query into this in this environment. This is actually the Oracle environment, which is the Oracle. In Oracle also I have the same table, the employee table we have in Oracle table as well. So I just try to run. Now you can see it is throwing the error because if we are using the operator this semi that this operator, if you are using inside the before the in operator, it will never work. So instead of this operator we have to use for the not. So if you are using the not operator, will throw the expected output. So which means like it will ignoring these two records and it will displaying those all records. So in
Mm.
this in the snowflake actually it will even though if you are using the not operator also will work. So anyway you don't go with this kind, so you can go with not. If you are using for the any special operator, in if you don't want to the exact these two records, you can go with not operator. Not operator will works for the ignoring this expected record. So okay, so this is what actually the not in works. So without in this not also will not work alone. So I'm just trying to run, so you can see there is it will never works alone. So not operator will always work with the special operator. So here you can see not in Stephen and Nina, which means which means we don't want to the Stephen and Nina records alone. So except
Yeah.
these records, we can get it the all the other records. So now we will go to write the other other special operator. So this is what the special operator. Now you can see this is what the special operator. So like, so what is the mean by this query? Who all are having their name first name start with yes, they only we can display. So now you can see Stephen, Sarah, Samuel. So these are all the names start with yes letter. So that's what the result will comes. So exacted output. So if I'm ran this one, so that expected yes will comes. So who all are having the yes, they will comes to the output. So if I don't want to the exact yes records, like I don't want to the exact start with yes, means I can add the not in before the like. So not like, so if I'm adding the operator before the not operator in that special operator, it will throw the output who all are having the yes letter, they only not display, except that yes record we can getting the output. So this is what actually the not like will work. So not you understand the not operator how it is working. So before the
Yeah.
like before the special operator we have to use. So in here you can see this is what the between and operator. So what it mean by the between and operator, it will mean by intermediate record or in between record. So it start from 10,000 and end from the 12,000. So who all are getting the salary in between the 10,000 to 12,000, there only we have to receive. So if you don't want to the exact this records, we just adding the not operator before the operator. So if you are adding the not operator into this place, you can see so 2,000 salary also will come, because we are not adding the we are asking for 10,000. So in this 10,000 what will happen, not between means exact 10,000 to 12,000 record will be skipping. You can see after the 9,000 there is no 10,000 record also it is not there, 12,000 records also not there. So this is what actually the not between will work. So next one is the null operator. Is null means what will happen to the is null. So what are all the records having the null values, there only we can see the output. So you can see these are all the members are having the null records. So if you don't want to the null records, if we want only for the we want only for the not null value, means we can add the null not operator in between for the not in here. So is not null, which means who all are having the not null value, they only we can see. We cannot see no null values. No one, we will never see the null values into in this place. Okay, this is what we are working on the null not operator. So are you understanding for the not operator
Yeah.
with using for the
Like,
special
yeah, without knowing only, I just tried yesterday with is not null. It worked.
Oh, great, great, great. So this is what actually the not operator is doing. It works only for the special operators.